What's up, guys? I wanted to formally introduce my dogs because I don't think I've done that. Choke on my own spit. Super awesome. That's what you want to see on a vlog. I want to formally introduce my dogs. And the good girl. Oh, you baby. This is what I do when I'm bored and I'm in pain. Urgh. That cat bite really got me. Like, my come on now. That's not funny. Knock it off. That's what I do when I'm bored and screwing around. But that's okay, because that's what I'm doing. I'm doing vlogs, right? Alright, let's see if I can turn this around and create a platform in which to put my phone, because I do not have a, what do you call it? A tripod or anything right now. That should do. Stick it in this chair. Okay, yeah, use this hand. There we go. Try and hide my messy house. Because, man, I'm messed up right now. Guys, I am physically just not how I want to be. I'll tell you that much. Wine glasses. Nah, no wine glasses. Grab some random junk from this trunk. And, trying to give you guys a platform to sit on. Here we go. The Chewy unboxing. Okay, if you could get off of the other dog, that'd be great. Come on. Okay, formal introductions. Jezzy, come here, sweetheart. Come say hi. Okay, this is Jezzy, and she's a female smooth coat Saint Bernard. That means she has long hair. There's no such thing as a dry mouth, wet mouth, but if you had to classify them that way, these rough coats they typically have a less wet mouth. I wouldn't dare do that to this dog. Sterling, come here, buddy. This is Sterling. You guys might have met him from my other videos. He'll pop in from time to time. He just loves his ears rubbed. And you can hear him go, oh, oh. He's not doing it right now. But anyway, this is Sterling. He is a rough coat, which means he has the short hair. And he is like the epitome of what a Saint Bernard looks like. I mean, the big old drooly lips and, you know, Beethoven, you know? I think Beethoven had short hair like you. I think so. Their coat is a little bit more muted brown color, as opposed to the smooth coats like Jezzy here, who have a more reddish color to their coat. They're both considered purebred Saint Bernards, even though Jezzy is technically a Saint Bernard mixed with I think a Great Pyrenees. And then when you mix those two dogs, it makes another dog that is still considered a purebred Saint Bernard. Basically. Really what it is they mix that Saint Bernard and then I think Pyrenees. And they do that like over and over and over again and pick the best dogs and then mix those together, and that's the smooth coat, or long hair, if you will. So good girl. And then, you know, I don't know where he is right now. There's old man Scooby. He's an old beagle. He is 16 years old as of earlier this month, last month, one of those. So I am now going to unbox some stuff that we got from Chewy.com. I am not paid by Chewy. Just wanted to throw that out there. However, if you guys, Chewy, if you want to, you know, give me some money for this, that'd be great. But no, I really like Chewy.com. I can find better dog food for less money from them. So I am really happy with them, and their customer service is on par. And if my dogs just don't even like the food, they're just, if I'm like, hey, Chewy, my dogs don't like the food, it's not tasty to them, they're like, just send it back. So they're really cool about that. Alright. My buddy's dog has a lot of allergies to pretty much everything. He's got a lab and blue nose pit mix, I believe. Might have some boxer in there too. Beautiful, beautiful dog. Basically looks like a a really small pit with a black coat. Gorgeous, gorgeous dog. And he also uses Chewy.com, and if she ever has any allergic reaction to anything, even though it's that specific dog that has that issue, they're just like, send it back. It's cool. So I like this brand. I really like this brand. Again, not paid by them. Not paid by Chewy, not paid by this brand, but it's called American Journey. And I get the grain-free, I should say we get the grain-free limited ingredient version. So this one is salmon and sweet potato. The rest of them are also sweet potato and then some type of meat. So we get the duck, the salmon, the turkey or chicken. A lot of dogs don't do well with chicken, but you know, ours are fine. In fact, that's their favorite meat. All meats are their favorite meat. They love meat, obviously. But anyway, lamb, turkey, duck, and salmon. We get 4 of these big bags of dog food per month to feed these 2 St. Bernards and the Beagle. Feeding the Beagle is like an afterthought. It's like leftovers, basically, of the other dogs. So, yeah, so there's that. So, this is grain-free. It has no corn, no wheat, no soy. It is a single animal protein source for dogs with food sensitivities. That is because it is the limited ingredient one. We pay, for 24 pounds, we pay $36 because we have the auto ship function, which gives 10% off all the products, which I love. Real salmon is the first ingredient. It's not only the major protein ingredient, it is also the first ingredient, meaning there's more of that than anything else in here. So really happy with that. This is the salmon and sweet potato. Honestly, these dogs are not super into salmon. They're okay with like cooked, like if I give them salmon or even raw salmon. Well, she isn't. She doesn't like the raw salmon, but they don't really like the salmon dog food. But because we mix it in with all the others, it's like, you know, kibbles and bits. It's got all the different flavors, although natural. On the back here, you'll see the ingredients. Actually, I'm not going to read all that to you, but you can go on to Chewy.com and look at the limited ingredient American Journey dog foods yourself. But the crude protein is 25%, crude fat is 12%, moisture content's only 10%. Fiber is at 7% for this, so it makes it easier for them to go to the bathroom with the high fiber content. And 6% and higher is a pretty good fiber content for dry dog food. So let's see here. I have another box here, and we have more coming, I'm pretty sure. Wait, hold on. What did we get this? No, you know what? We have so much cat food, and we have the bag of lamb. We have an extra one. That we only ordered 3 bags of dog food. And this box looks like it holds 2 more bags. Let's see if I can tip this down maybe for you, or bring you. Hey, there you go. So we're gonna go ahead and put a knife in here. Try not to puncture the bag or anything. Doing everything one-handed. I'm pretty much right-handed. I'm a little ambidextrous, but I'm pretty much right-handed. I write with my right hand. But it still can be a little bit difficult, even though I'm pretty much right-handed, to do normal tasks with only one hand. So I have to show you guys the, I guess it wasn't lamb that we had. We must have the duck one, an extra duck. This is the lamb. Same thing, looks the same, just says lamb. Oh, you can't see that. Come on. So these are not like the 40-pound big old bags of dog food, but they are still pretty big. Lamb and sweet potato. Let's see here. On the back, these say, for every venture, no matter how big or small, blah, 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 should be powered by premium ingredients, blah, 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 strong throughout the day. Okay, grain-free, formulated with limited ingredients, easily digestible carbohydrates, good for puppies that have food sensitivities. First ingredient is real, deboned. In this one, turkey. In this one, lamb. In this one, salmon. In the other one, we have duck. For high quality, single source of protein, blended with wholesome peas and sweet potatoes. Peas give a little bit of protein as well. And as long as they're cooked a bit and blended, then the dogs can digest them. It's not bad for them. It's good for them. And there's a lot of fiber in peas. That provide a hearty meal and fuel for the journey. Flaxseed with omega-3 fatty acids and sunflower. So they have omega-3, 6, and 9. 3, 6, and 9? Let me see here. Omega-6 and omega-3, at least in this one. Hello. She's like, don't touch me. Let's see here. Omega-3 acid, sunflower oil. Added oils is not usually a great thing, but the amount that they add to this to even out the fat content appropriately with oils that aren't really bad for your dogs is actually really good. But typically you want to avoid that. It also has flaxseed and flaxseed oil. And so, just one thing, that's the omegas, but it's also a bit of, I forget. There's all kinds of benefits to flaxseed for pretty much all mammals. Let's see here. There's no corn, no wheat, no soy, no byproduct meals in any of these, or artificial colors. All of their meats come from the United States, sourced from the United States. So that means that they go through regulatory bodies before they're put into the dog food, which is great because like a lot of dog food companies get their stuff from China. And I mean, I'm not like, oh, China's bad, but it is bad when it comes to meat products that are brought in the U.S. because then those regulatory bodies don't have to check them off, basically. There's different regulations for that, but it's not at all what we have here when the product comes from the U.S. to the U.S. And stays in the U.S., I should say. No artificial colors, no preservatives, no added flavors, just solid nutrition that nurtures your dog's adventurous spirit. Whatever. Marketing. That last part, and the beginning was marketing too. But I'm really impressed with the price per pound, or price per mass, if you will, price per ounce, however you want to look at it, as long as you do it by weight. I'm really impressed with the price per weight on this. Really impressed with how healthy my dogs are. They're not just like filled with carbohydrates, which what that does is it causes dogs to have tons of energy right after they eat. You ever feed your dog and then just like goes crazy? It's like, oh my god, it's like running around. That's because it just ate a bunch of sugar and carbohydrates. Ouch! Don't do that, sweetheart. Yes, you're a good girl. He's a baby. He's a good girl. She's a cuddle muffin. You're so cuddly. Yes, you are. Say hi. Say hi to the world. Hi to the world. You look sleepy. Or are you hungry? Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum. It's time to eat again. Yeah. Sorry. I can't help it, man. I just love my dogs. But anyway, yeah, so they eat all this sugar and these carbohydrates, and then they run around, and you're like, why are my dogs so crazy? Well, I mean, it's like feeding kids candy and then wondering why they're running around. Like, hello, pay attention to what's in your dog's food, please. I also go with this brand for our cats. We buy the duck formula and the salmon formula for them, and it is absolutely top grade. I would say one thing is that I won't say all dry cat foods, but almost all dry cat foods don't actually have as much protein per weight. For if you take the amount of of other nutrients and non-nutritional product that is in dry cat food, if you take all of that and make a ratio of that to the protein that's in the dry cat food, it's always lower than what the cats need to be as healthy as they could be. For instance, like my cats are, they're not super fat, but they're a little overweight. Despite them regulating how much they eat themselves, we always just leave food for the cats, not for the dogs, because they'll go crazy. But yeah, sorry, itch on my nose. The cats need a really high protein content, and pretty much nothing else. I mean, you could feed them. They need certain minerals, and there's certain things that they need. Don't just go feeding your cats just meat. You'll kill them, honestly. Slowly. But anyway, dry cat foods don't actually do the job. Sometimes we supplement a little bit with salmon and chicken out of cans. Not salmon, tuna and chicken out of cans. But anyway, that's that. That's my vlog. You guys, let me know what kind of things you'd like to know about me. I don't know. I'm really into aquariums. Not that I have a whole bunch of them right now, but I'm really into them. I'm really into planted aquariums, nature aquariums, if you will. And I'm really into coffee. I have my little coffee bar going on there. It kind of looks like a mess, but it's more organized than it looks. And I'm into old houses. We've got our old house here. So just let me know. On my other YouTube, I was doing a lot of cooking. I used to be a chef and a cook and everything in the back of the house of a restaurant, a little bit of the front of the house as well. So expedite and a server and a busser. Okay, I did pretty much everything in a restaurant. So if you guys want me to do cooking lessons, I'd be happy to do that. I was doing live cooking lessons on my other channel, but I decided to switch over to this channel for everything. So if you guys are coming over, if you're migrating and you want to see more of that cooking, let me know. There are a couple of things that I will be doing because I promised that I would finish them for my other channel, and people were like, hey, you never finished this. So I'm going to do that on here. I've just encouraged them to come over here, over to this channel. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to see more tech videos, let me know. Happy to have you here. And sorry for the long, just random video about dog food unboxing, but I don't know, I just figured I have some time. Some time on my hands. No, not this hand. This hand's it's pretty gimp right now. I hope you guys have a great night. God bless.